Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sal, the KJman, and we're back with another Amiga retro review today. This is KJmanns Retro Reviews. This is episode 7. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Psygnosis's Obliterator. Yes, Obliterator is an excellent game, but it was really released way ahead of its time, to the point of where the computer system actually had trouble keeping up with the game. This game is very fast-paced if you run it on the right machine. When you run it on a stock Amiga 500, it will have difficulty and it will be very slow and choppy. It's really a game that requires a 68020 or better. As long as you run it on a 68020 at least 15 megahertz or better, you won't have a problem with this game. This game is excellent in those cases. But when it comes to running it on the stock 7 megahertz Amiga, you're gonna have some difficulty. This game is not gonna play well. It is one of my favorite games. Even playing at the slower speed is still one of my favorite games, but because it's got a great little storyline and everything else, it's really a lot of fun. So we'll kind of get the game started here. This is a mouse-driven game, but you can use some keyboard keys like the arrow keys, and the function keys act as some of your other. You can see my arrow pointing at the buttons down here at the bottom. Some of the function keys will actually perform those actions as well. But I do recommend that you stick with a mouse and just use the arrow keys for moving occasionally. So now I'm going to move my Okay, I'm going to move it down there because I know those arrow keys. I'm going to use the arrow keys on the keyboard for this demonstration. And that way you guys can see all of what's going on for the most part. Let's get him running here. There we go. Actually, I need to go the other direction. You gotta make sure. Now what you can do, now when you press the right mouse button, your man will stop and he will aim, so that way you can stop him from running that way too. You can just aim if you want, just to stop him. There is a stop button right here down at the bottom. You can see me clicking on it, but that really is a little more unnecessary. So now when you hold the right mouse button down, you can aim him. You can move your mouse button up and down, and he will aim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot down there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can shoot through the floor. It's just like a cartoon. We're going to go down here. We're going to jump into the elevator here. Now, when he gets to the bottom of an elevator shaft, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to turn and try to run whatever direction is furthest from him. So if the elevator is on the left-hand side of the screen, he's going to try to run to the right, and vice versa. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're playing this. There are different little quirks to the game, the way the game's done. And we're just going to run here. We're going to press down to go in that elevator there. And we're going to get out right here. You just press the arrow key, left or right to get out. And I stopped him there, and I'm going to pick up what's on the ground, which was some ammunition for a different weapon that I don't have quite yet. And there's the weapon that I just picked up the ammunition for. Pick up that, and yes, you can press the button to pick up, and it will stop and pick up, and he will stay stopped. You'll find that most of these buttons will actually stop him almost altogether, except this one. This one here is the one where he... Okay, as you can see, he can tuck and roll. But after he's done tucking and rolling, he will continue to run. Now, if you stop, and now if you don't hit a direction and he's just still, go. See, he'll just kind of do a kind of a sidestep there to avoid a bullet. Go back up here. Now there should be more ammunition waiting here for us again, so we're gonna go pick that up. Put him in the thing here. There we go. Tuck and roll. Yes. Oh, and he got me anyways. That's okay. Jump! Jump! Oh, bad timing. Now we're gonna go in that door there. Yes, this is a door entry button right here. Now this is a recharge station. If you hit the door entry button, he'll walk into that. And I can save the game right here, and I'm not going to bother to right now. There's really no reason to while we're demonstrating this game. But you can save your game at any recharge station. That's where your save points are at. Oh, tweeter. And we're going to go up the elevator first. Now, see, as you can see, the elevator shafts here, you'll see where I'm pointing my arrow at here. There's a dark area. Oops, whoa, we got okay, well. You can see a little dark area in the floor in front of the elevator shaft, and that indicates that you can go down through that floor. If there's no dark little, area there right at the bottom of the elevator entryway, then that means you cannot go down. See, as you can see right here, there is no down here. Okay, we're gonna go up, and oh, we better switch weapons here. We're gonna switch to the... Oh, he hit me. Ah. Yes, I had to switch weapons. Bye-bye. As you can see, he tried to run the other direction, which there's a break in the floor there, and that would have killed him. Yeah, it doesn't take much for him to die. Spacebar to go back to regular control panel. Spacebar gives you your weapon selection or control panel. And we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go up. We're not gonna stop there because that's a red herring right there. That's a trap. There's a gun that comes out of the ceiling there. It'll start shooting at you. And you want to avoid trouble as much as possible in this game. This game is not something that you want, because you are limited on ammunition. You want to shoot once and not several times, because the ammunition is not plentiful in this game at all. Oh shit! No! Ah! Got him. There we go. You just got to be a good shot and good timing. And there we go. Oop. What, you little turd? Ugh, that's twice. Take that. Up. That's ammunition for another weapon. Now, that's a glitch in the game there. I actually destroyed that character, but the animation didn't pick up like it should have. That's why it's not hurting me. And down we go. As you can see, this game actually moves pretty fluid. This is a 68020 that we're running it on, and this game runs really nicely like that. You'll see certain spots where it'll kind of get choppy occasionally. It's too many things are going on at once, but it doesn't happen real often. See, there's that gun I was telling you about. See, it just waits for you there. Because if he runs off, thud. Oh, he actually didn't die, but he took a lot of damage. With the spacebar, you can see how much energy you've got left. Ooh, these little turds are all over the place. They're kind of nasty. There's another one. Now we're in an area now. See, now there's certain areas you can switch weapons, and you can use the little pistol for most things. You know, in some areas, and you want to use the little pistol as much as possible because there's more ammunition in this game available for that pistol than anything else. We're going to kind of keep running here. And, oh, there's another one. Bye-bye. And also, the pistol weapon, the bullet is bigger. So, if something that the rifle might have missed because it has such a small bullet, the bullet from the pistol may hit. So that's kind of a thing to kind of keep in mind as well. Kind of go down this elevator shaft here. And we got these guys. I hate these guys. Oh no. Oh, apparently that's a problem. No. Oh, and I failed in my mission. Oh, okay. And the nice death sequence that you always get from Psygnosis. Psygnosis is great for death sequences. It's awesome. There's always some dead thing that you know, you see a skull or a skeleton or something like that. Just love it. Yeah. Well, that pretty much wraps this one up. The Obliterator is a very simple game. It's just it requires a lot of skill and timing to do this game. It is a fun one, though. It is a fun one. So my suggestion is give it a try. I think you'd really enjoy it, especially if you have an accelerated Amiga. You definitely want to use your 68020 and above. It runs beautiful on. The only one I ever saw it have trouble with is the 68040 processor. It had a few glitches, but it still ran for the most part. The 68040 just has compatibility problems in general, so just kind of keep that in mind. So that's pretty much it, folks. That wraps this one up. I give this one 4 stars. It is one of my favorite games, but I do give it only 4 stars because of the issue with the classic configurations of the systems. It is definitely got a great soundtrack. The soundtrack was done by David Whittaker, who is one of the greats in video game history for doing soundtracks. It has pretty decent control, but you do have to get used to it. It's something you really need to, practice with a little bit. They used similar controls for Barbarian. I don't know if anybody's ever played that. But it doesn't have any options to speak of. There's no option screen, nothing like that. Playability is fun. Replayability is fun. Even after you've memorized the maps, you still have a good time going through them because it's still a challenge. I'd say just overall that this is, like I said, this is a 4-star game. It is entertaining. It has a soundtrack that drives you. Got decent graphics. It's just a lot of fun. So give it a shot. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and keep gaming.